Afternoon YouTube. Didn't think I'd be doing this again for a while. I am garden camping. Right, loads of reasons I'm doing this. One, because I'm itching to get out camping again, and two, Nelson's going to come with me tonight. Now, he's been camping, family camping with us, but he hasn't yet been on a wild camp, so he's not used to the small confined tents. Now, I've just bought a new tent, so that's reason number 3. I'm trying out my new gear. So I bought the Naturehike Cloudpeak 2. This one. So I've got the Lanshan, which is my sort of hiking go-to tent, which is 2-man, but I want to take freestanding that's also 2-man and not too big and bulky, which this isn't. I mean, it is quite bulky, but if I'm going to take Nelson, he's going to be jumping everywhere, and I want to take that's not going to break the bank like your Hillybergs or another MSR or whatever. So I went for this. It's like 130 quid or something. So I know it's still expensive, but it is classed as a budget tent. Now, probably seen these everywhere, quite popular at the moment. So it's the Naturehike Cloudpeak 2. It's classed as a 4-season tent, but I wouldn't fancy it in torrential snow, heavy rainfall and stuff, because probably seen on other videos there is a little bit of a gap. It doesn't go straight down to the floor, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. Anyway, I'm not going to do a thorough review on it. I just want to do a sort of first impressions. So I ordered it for AliExpress on last Monday and it came last Friday, so super quick, which I wasn't expecting. Right, should we get it out and have a look? I've cleared my area of debris. Okay, so seal nylon bag, so I'm guessing this is waterproof to some degree. Don't quote me on that because I haven't actually checked. So this comes with footprint. So that's the ground sheet, and it doesn't go into the vestibule areas, so it literally just goes under the footprint of the tent. So, but I've had a little peek, and the material seems pretty robust. Seems thicker than like the DD Superlight sort of material, so I'm thinking that's going to do the job as a decent ground sheet. Inside the bag, instructions in Chinese and in English. So yeah, and then it's got a contents list of what's in the bag there as well. Helpline, email, dimensions. Weighs 2.5 kilograms by the way, so I might have said that earlier. So it's not lightweight, but it's not super heavy either. Next bit, straps velcroed. Take that off. It's quite a good, strong, heavy duty strap. And then the tent, I'm assuming it's all pitched as one. So bag with a drawstring. There's the poles. Yeah, so 9mm titanium alloy poles, and I believe there's 3 of them. We'll check in a minute. So poles, another drawstring bag, and then we've got nicely bright coloured, like groundhog Naturehike pegs and guy lines. 12 or 13 pegs there. And then this is the little peak that goes on the top. It's covered in mesh, so the top, very top part of the tent is mesh, and then this goes over the top. I believe it's like a copy of the Hillyberg Acto. Is it Acto? Acto 2. So that goes on at the end. So this is a 20D seal nylon coating, 3000mm water rating, I think. So yeah, right, I'll do a time lapse putting it up, if you don't want to see that. Okay, so it was all set up, look. Pretty easy and quick to set up. So it took me about 8 or 9 minutes. So you feed either side of the loop, chuck either side of the pole in to that little red section, go to the other side, put that in. Once all the poles are in, just go one at a time around each of the same layer, and then work your way up as you go. So the top hood is attached via these bungee cords to a little tab on there. Obviously you've got your guy lines, and if you can see what I mean about the gap underneath here, so it's technically not really a 4-season tent, but it'd be good in the rain anyway. So that's that side. If we go in, we've got the door tied back, a little clip on there, two-way zip. Hard to do one-handed. Anyway, you get the idea. The zip opens that way, all the way up, and then one at the top as well, so you can completely open it. And the same with the other side. That just opens out. There's no top one on that. That just opens out to there. Seems fairly big inside. See, this sort of talking about the ground sheet. So I've seen them come into the vestibule before, but this one doesn't, so which is fine. Don't need it to. There we go. Loads of headroom. As you can see, I've pretty much got a hand's gap between there when I'm sitting up. Lengthwise. Oh. Just about touching the bottom there. My head is there. So it's quite tight on headroom. I mean, 2 people in here would be cosy, so to speak, but me and the dog will be absolutely fine in here. Pocket down there, hand size pocket, phone and torch or whatever. There's not on that end. There is a hook in the middle there for a light. Plenty of ventilation. See, it's got the thicker seal nylon around the edges there on the inside, and then just a clear mesh. And then the other side, another vestibule. That is obviously, there's something there, so something wet there. So yeah, loads of space. Pack there, cooking out there. Right, there's the tent up. Now, I mentioned earlier about having some winter gear to test out. I've been sent an electronic hand warmer, so I'm going to chuck that in the bottom of my sleeping bag tonight, whereas I used to use the little hand warmer that you shake up and discard after use. So this one is a rechargeable one. I've got that to try. I've got some Sundick socks, courtesy of Brummy, my friend. He got me them for Christmas. I just wanted to try them all out basically, because it's going to be spring before we can get back out camping again, so I've got all this stuff and I just want to try it out, so hence the garden camp. I also have a DD super light mat that I want to try out as well, so I'm going to do separate reviews on that. I think, was there anything else I had to try? We've got a new little lantern as well, little tent lantern, so that'll be getting tested tonight as well. Basically I'm just going to come out here and chill out and get all the bed stuff in, get Nelson a little bed set up, and then cook some dinner out here, and then maybe watch some YouTube. What else am I going to do out in the garden? Anyway, I'll bring you back when the bed's in. Bye bye. If you've seen Dave Outdoors videos, you'll know what these are. Let's give them a whirl, shall we? See, it's pretty cold today. It's about 2 degrees, I think. So if you don't know what they are, they're little booties, duck down booties. Oh, nice and fluffy. Right, I'm getting them on. My feet are cold. Now they're water repellent, I think. Oh, I can feel the warmth from them already, man. Woohoo! God, they are toasty, right? Alright, so beds are on the way up. Got my new DD super light with built-in pillow inflatable mat. I've got mud on it already. That's where Nelson's going to go. So I'm going to put his bed on top of, I'm going to take that wool blanket off, put his bed on there, and then cover him up with that wool blanket for the night when we go to bed. I've got my out kit brew kit, which I'm going to cook on later. And just got some empty bags and stuff down there. And that's about it really. I'm going to tie the rest of the guy line, or I'm going to tie the guy lines on to the tent so that I don't have to faff about that next time I put it up. So far so good with the tent. It's, I'm impressed with the size of it. Nice. Anyway, time to get some food sorted in a minute. Garden camping. Didn't think I'd do it again. And the star of the show is back, but he's wet, so he ain't coming in here just yet. Oh yeah, what are you doing? You stay out. What are you doing? What's going on? What's going on in the garden now? What's going on, B? Right, I made a mistake earlier. I had these hooks onto those, which I believe the guy lines are for, and there's a little plastic ring there which is for the bungee for the hood, so I think I got it wrong, so correction. What are you doing? Get down. You want to come out? Bit of luxury for Nelson tonight, seeing as it's his first time. Right, starting to lose light a bit now, so I'm going to start preparing dinner. And tonight on the menu we have, so in here I've got a couple of chicken breasts I've already cut up in the kitchen. I'll point it over, it'll be easier. So I've got some baby sweet corn, a shallot, some garlic and spring onions, and in here I've got some salt and pepper and some Moscato sugar. So it's a kind of Thai recipe. It's just a basic stir fry really. A couple of eggs, and then a splash of dark soy sauce, and some fish sauce, and obviously some olive oil to cook the chicken in. Still off the teas and coffee, so in fact I might have a coffee tomorrow morning because it's February now, so I've done my dry January, but I'm still not drinking any booze at the moment. So got some options: hot chocolate, I don't know if you can mix it with water. Yeah, just a water one, so it's quite handy. So in the morning, I think it's only right that I make some bakits or crumpons. I'm still undecided. Crumpons just sounds wrong, so I'm going to go bakits. I'm going to make some bacon. I'm going to make some bacon crumpets, brown sauce. But because I have the luxury of being at home, Nelson, what are you eating? Got the luxury of being at home. I'm going to toast the crumpets this time and melt some butter on them before the bacon goes in, which I'm quite excited about. Anyway, let's get some food prepped. You've had your dinner. You can come in here later when it's bedtime. Get out. Get out. Get out of it. Get out. That's it. You eat your sticks. And leave a little bit for some seasoning, and I might see if we've got a lime inside as well. I forgot lime and chilli. Silly me, Nelson. Silly me. Alright, so food prep is pretty much sorted. Now this is a game changer. Shout out here to my man Sean Explores. He recommended that. It's what was it? Goal Zero Lighthouse Micro. So it's a little lantern, and it also doubles up as a torch as well. So I've got, that's the brightest setting. That's the dimmest setting, believe it or not. And that's off. And then it's got a torch function as well, so you can use it as a torch. So it's a really good bit of kit. It's a bit pricey, I think it was about 30 quid, but he says it lasts for ages, so time will tell. It's the first time I've used it. But yeah, decent so far. Little hook up there, look. All good. Are you excited? Sit. Are you excited to go? Sit. Are you excited to go camping? I think that's a yes. Right, we'll get the garlic and the onions in first. Right, they're starting to become transparent now, so I'm going to add in the chicken. There's 2 breasts there, because I'm a pig. Okay, so I've got the rest of the veggies in now. It's very slow going. I'm thinking it's because it's so cold. The gas isn't working very well, but it's cooking. So just do about a tablespoon full of the fish sauce, roughly. A couple of the dark soy sauce. Another one. And then just for a bit of body, scramble a couple of eggs in there without dropping everything everywhere. And then give that a good old mix until the eggs are scrambled, which might take a while tonight, because that is low. That was a big bowl full. There we go. Dinner out in the garden camp. If you wonder where Nelson is, he's having some time indoors, because he's running around like a nutter out here and probably going to knock something over. So that is good. Can't beat a stir fry. Make my nose run. So that no booze, but how much of a sugar crash am I going to have before bed? Some of the kids' chocolate. Look at these. They are dates with butter spread over them. Recommended. It's all gone. Not for you. Not for you, is it? Do you like camping? Do you? Lay down, lay down, down, down. Sit, lay down, Nelson, down. Lay down, down. Good boy, that's it. Down, lay down, down. Nelson. That's it. That's it. Calm down. Just calm down, mate. Calm down. Oh my god, can you see this? He's now, oi, you're not to chew that, no. He tries to hump blankets, so I don't know if he's trying to do that. Right, lay down, sit. Oh, you can't see it. Nelson, why are you eating your blanket? Nelson, say hello. I love you. Alright, Nelson doesn't want to play going to bed just yet. I think he'll settle down a bit when the light's off. So you can see him in there. It looks like E.T. wrapped up in his blanket. Anyway, first impressions on the tent inside. Masses are very well impressed with this. So loads of room for Nelson as well, and obviously I wouldn't take his big massive bed that he's got here if I was to go out camping. I have to find well, you could probably have the Z-Lite actually, double over the Z-Lite as his bed. Anyway guys, if there's any new subscribers here, this isn't my usual style, talking rubbish in a tent with my dog. This is Nelson's first camp on film anyway, so yeah. Right, I'm going to stop waffling on. I'm going to watch a couple of tube videos and go to sleep. I'll report back in the morning. Night night. No kisses. Nelson. What are you doing? Oh, I don't like French kisses from you. You want your breakfast? You want your breakfast? Do you? Is that your bowl? Back in the tent. As you can see, I cheated because it's wet and raining. Our garden is like a ploughed field at the moment, so Nelson's staying in. I don't want him in the tent. Not if he doesn't have to be. So the infamous bake it, cup of tea, it's camp over. Lovely. If you have them at home, toast the crumpets, butter them, absolutely amazing. Alright guys, if you've made it this far, I thank you. And apologies, it's a garden camp video, but I kind of enjoyed it. It's nice just getting the tent up, testing the new tent, testing out my winter gear before it turns into spring. So yeah, it's been a good one really. I've enjoyed it anyway. I hope you have too. Hopefully the next one in a tent will be actually out in a hill or a woods somewhere, so let's look forward to that. Anyway, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and leave us a comment. Always like the comments, and if I see the messages, I always get back to you. Right, I'm going to finish my tea and my bake it and chill out for the day, I think. Maybe start editing. Take care guys, love you all, bye bye.